Judging by the increased frequency of political ads while watching a playoff baseball game or football game, we know that the election is vastly approaching. And what I've found is there's a lot of misinformation out there about how the election impacts the economy and more specifically mortgage rates in the housing market. I prepared a short presentation that is data driven, which shows how presidential election years actually impact interest rates in the housing market. Hey guys, it's Evan Swanson here of Guild Mortgage, and let's go ahead and share this presentation. All right, so first off, uncertainty is something that we typically see around presidential election years for any given reason. If we look back at 2008, we had the global financial crisis. In 2012, the fiscal cliff. 2016, the Brexit referendum. And of course, in 2020, the global pandemic. Now, currently, we have geopolitical tension and a lot of uncertainty. And again, that is not uncommon for presidential election years. Now, here's the reality, is that when you look at the 12-month rolling out average for existing home sales, in a presidential election year, they tend to be unchanged. But there's one exception. During the month of November, we do see a slowdown in pending home sales. So it's not uncommon for home sales to slow in November just because of regular seasonality, but that seasonal change is a little sharper during a presidential election year. So it'll be a little quieter in the housing market during the month of November. Now, here's the good news. Home sales tend to increase the year following the presidential election year. So you can see in 9 of the last 11 presidential election cycles, existing home sales increase the year following, which bodes well for 2025. Now, keep in mind, an election year doesn't tend to alter the overall home price trends that we see already taking place in the housing market. Now, here in Portland and nationally, home prices are increased moderately year over year, and we would expect that to continue into 2025. You can see that in 7 of the last presidential election years, in the following year, we see modest home price appreciation in the year following. We would expect that again in 2025. Now, same here for new home prices. Not only existing home prices tend to increase the year after, but also for newly constructed homes as well. Now, here's the bottom line. In December, following an election year, and in the following year, the sales that are lost during the month of November tend to be made up. So it's not that these home buyers are neglecting to buy at all, they're just simply pushing back that decision. What about mortgage rates? Also, good news. In 8 of the last presidential election cycles, mortgage rates improved in the year following, and we would expect that again to take place in 2025. Mortgage rates have already begun to improve during 2024, and we think that trend is going to continue. Now, for most Americans, election results will have little to no effect on their income, and therefore likely really shouldn't have a huge impact on their decision to buy or sell a home. If you have questions about how the election cycle may impact you or your circumstances, I encourage you to reach out to us today. Thank you so much.